Hi air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. Welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see how and when will your person contact you. So if you've been going through a no contact, no communication period with your romantic energy, we want to see how and when they will contact you. So we'll see if we can get some details around your incoming communication with this individual. This is going to be a general reading, guys. Please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video. There will definitely be contact. Okay, so you're a little bit torn, you're a little bit conflicted, you're not sure whether this person is going to respond or whether this person is going to reach out, whether they're going to respond verbally, emotionally to your communication. You're conflicted here. I'm also seeing that there's been a source of tension that's been present in this connection. So maybe the no contact, no communication is a result of a fight or disagreement, a verbal altercation, a breakup or a disconnection or a discord that you're experiencing with this person. The tumultuous background here, the tumultuous clouds, the background itself tells us that you have been going through some sort of emotional turbulency with this person, or since you've last had contact with this person, okay? But they have too. I feel like it's both your energies, okay? Because there's two sides to a coin, two sides to a pentacle. So I feel like this person has been going through their own, their own turbulency here. So just because there's no contact, no communication, for some of you, you kind of stopped talking like cold turkey, right? That might, because swords are a weapon here, they're destructive. I think that in itself has been strategic. Maybe this person, just stopped talking very suddenly or just stopped responding altogether. But I think that's their way of trying to get your attention. I know it's funny, but it just feels like this is someone who is strategically not communicating because they're trying to let their silence do all the talking for them. They're trying to, they're trying to leverage results. They're trying to communicate with their silence. It's a way of them trying to get you to notice that something's wrong. They're trying to get you to read between the lines. So trust me, this is purposeful. This is strategic. They know what they're doing. And maybe they know that if they don't respond, their lack of response here, the lack of communication or contact is going to hurt you, is going to crawl under your skin, and they want to upset you. I see that your person is hurt. From the last contact, last communication you've had, they may have said something that might have really hurt you, or you may have said something that might have really hurt them. Someone here was using their words as weapons. They were really weaponizing what it is they were saying here. For some of you, this person could also be playing games, Five of Swords energy, okay? So their silence feels like even though it's awkward, but their silence feels like it's making them feel more powerful. Okay, they're staying quiet because that essentially puts the ball in their corner. Okay, it puts the ball in their court, and it's helping them get what they want. It's helping them get a reaction from you. It's also, I think that silence is also allowing a key point to, or if it's your silence, I think someone is doing this, it's allowing a key point to sink in here. It's purposely, giving them a chance, or giving someone a chance here to think about, what comes next. They're reflecting. I think they're using the silence to reflect on a past situation or to reflect on their behavior in the past. They're also staying scared. They're also staying silent because they're scared of saying something that they'll regret, because in the past they've put their foot in their mouths. They've put their foot in their mouths, or they've said something that, they regret saying, because it hurt you and they didn't mean to, but, hurt people, hurt others the most, right? When will there be silence or contact? There will be silence or contact. I think for some of you, it's happening a lot sooner than you think. Okay, a lot sooner than you think. Because you have No, it's a lot sooner. It could even happen as early as next it could be a couple of days. I feel like it could be the following month then, okay? I'm seeing communication within a couple of days to a couple of weeks. Now, for some of you, this is a person who lives at a distance from you, right? So I'm seeing that there's a bit of a time difference between you and this individual. And maybe they're just traveling currently overseas for work, or they're in a different country, maybe even like a city or a state to you. For others, this is someone who lives like on other side of the world. I'm seeing that there is a difference. So it's exactly hard to pinpoint the timing, because it could mean, the timing in the part of the world they find themselves, you find yourselves in. But look, it's interesting because you've got 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got a few consecutive numbers there. And to me, it feels like it could happen within 3, 4, 5, or 6. It could be hours for some of you, because, air and fire, it's quite fast moving energy. It could be hours, it could be days, could be months for some of you, but I think it's going to happen sooner than later, this communication. And I do think it's, the communication here, I think it's digital. I'm seeing that it's, via text messaging, a phone call here, rather than face to face. And it also feels like they're texting you from a different number, maybe. Is it from a new number? And that maybe in itself is a way for them to strike up conversation back up again with you. Or they're texting from a different time zone, guys. Even if they're not living elsewhere right now, it just feels like maybe traveling, because I'm getting different time zone. How, when and how, okay, so that's that. And I see them, what will they communicate with you? An apology. I think this person is wanting to come in with an apology. I see them taking personal accountability and responsibility for the role that they played in the connection. They're going to apologize to you. There's a long overdue apology that they owe you, and they know it. But you know what? I think they need it all this time. Because for some of you, I feel like has it been half a year, or it's just been too long since you've last seen this person or spoke with this person, or since you've last spoken to each other. There's been some sort of altercation. There's been some sort of, I detect a funky energy here. So a disagreement, or like some sort of disconnection. So it's been quite some time, and this person has been using that time to reflect. And I think, they've come to the realization that, well, they're not a saint, they said and done things that they shouldn't. So I see an apology is being owed. Do you forgive them? Do you forgive them is the question. They, Eight of Pentacles energy tells us that they also want to share with you their side of the story, how something's made them feel, or how they feel of the situation. I'm also seeing that they want to work on themselves. The cards could also be hinting that they have been working on themselves during the no contact, no communication period. They've been trying to improve on themselves. For some of you, I think you've pointed out to this individual that they have some like behavioral patterns, or they have some bad habits that they need to work on. And I think this person has really taken it to heart. And I think it's something that they've been working on. Otherwise, this Eight of Pentacles tells us that this is someone who's coming back and they want to fix something here. Okay, they want to apologize, they want to fix something, they want to make a situation wrong right again. They just want to balance the scales out again. They want to build on the connection. They want to work on this connection. They want to work past and move past this Six of Swords energy, whatever's happened here, whatever conflict has presented itself. This person is traveling to see you. They're traveling to see you. So especially for those of you that are living at a long distance, I feel like this is someone who's coming in. They're going to, I see them moving closer to be with you. They potentially could be relocating as well. If you work with this person, they might be relocating departments to work alongside you, to move closer to you, or to come on board your team. Or otherwise, if they live overseas, I feel like they're traveling, but it's across a body of water. It could be interstate, but I'm seeing the traveling. It's air travel that I'm seeing for you with the Three of Wands. But it's across a body of water. Isn't that interesting? Or it could be that, travel not in the physical sense, but that movement in emotional sense, as in they want to move closer to you, they want to build more of an intimacy with you. Okay, Four of Wands, they're hoping for a reconciliation, a reunion with you. They're hoping to reconcile your differences. They're hoping to, I'm hearing the message going back to the way things were, going back to that honeymoon phase of your connection, to just, you know, the really good, happy, simple times where there weren't that many fights, there weren't that many disagreements. You guys were just getting along and your energies were playing well with each other. They're hoping to go back to that time with you. You've created some very beautiful memories somewhere overseas. You guys traveled together with this person, haven't you? This person is someone who, I think they have a lot of, you guys have taken a lot of photos together, haven't you? They're looking back through a lot of the photos, and to me it's an energy that they feel where they wish they could recreate those memories with you. I think what's happening now is going to determine whether this connection, you know, has wings or not, whether it's going to fly or not. I think right now is, like, even their silence is speaking, it's saying something, it's speaking volumes, okay? And I think that there is a possibility of a reconciliation, of a reunion, and I think whatever's happened between the two of you here, look, a source of conflict is absolutely important in a relationship, and if anyone tells you otherwise, don't believe them, because that's what pushes you to, you know, to grow with one another, to understand each other a little bit better, to, you know, understand, you know, how maybe your emotional baggage or your past history impacts this person and their relationship, and vice versa. So a source of conflict or a disagreement, that's absolutely important in a relationship, and it's needed to help grow together, and so the two of you can evolve together. So whatever's had happened here between the two of you, it's salvageable. It can be repaired. It can be worked on here. Okay? It can be. I think it can be forgiven. Okay guys, and these are your messages. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to this channel. Bye for now.